Everybody, everything is okay. Today we're gonna solve a checkpoint for primary stage, uh, 2024 October. First of all, we have a problem how to solve it. 3 plus 2 multiplied by 5. Is we use the bit mass for order operation bracket indices uh, and the divided multiplication, addition, and subtract. Here is it's very easy. You just only multiply, you add, and you multiply 5 multiplied by 5, we get it 25. The next one, here is our checkpoint exam. Here is we have just only subtract 2 decimal or fraction. Here is 3 out of 10 subtracted from 7.5. Here is we have to change 3 over 10. We have to change it to decimal and we will subtract. Here is 7.5 minus, we're gonna make a minus 0.3. If you minus it, we get a 7.2. The next one, next question. Here is compare or complete. So we complete the calculation. Here is we have a rule. If you multiply number by 0 and we have a decimal point, here is we move to the right, like we have a 1. We have, if you count 0, 1, 2, 3. You have to move 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. And here is you have only 0.07. We have only 2 digits. In this case, we have after you count, add 0 like this. The answer is gonna be 70, and here is put the decimal, we can cancel it. The next question, when we divide it by 100, move to the right according to the left, move to the left according to 0. Here is 1, 2, 1, 2. Here is I move to the left. We put division, make it the number decrease. And here is 2, 1, 6.3. Move to digit 1, 2, and here is gonna be the next one. Next question, number 4. Here is, the theory that state that sum of measure of triangle, the sum of measure of angles in any triangle equal 180. Sum of measure of triangle equal 180 in any triangle. I put it here like this, 180. If you add them, you add 35 plus 90, 180 minus 125, we get it 55. The next one, the next question. Number 8, number 5. Number 5, when you have a little bit, here is, we have a trick. When you divide it, we do dad, mother, sister, brother. That divided, multiply, subtract, bring or drop 1 digit. Here is I start the 3 divided by 17. We can put 0. 34 divided by 17. If you count, if you watch the number, multiply to get it. Here is, if we watch the number, we'll multiply by 17 to get it. The answer here is 2. I have to put 2. 2 multiplied by 17 is gonna be 34. When you subtract, you get it 0. And just only you bring, here is bring 1 digit, not 2 digits. Here, if you bring 1 divided by 17, we can put 0. After that, bring another digit, 17 divided by 17, you get it 1. The answer is gonna be 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1. Here is the answer. Right, we have a little bit mistake. Here is some students say 0.1. It's wrong because we have to drop only 1 digit, not 2 digits. The next question. Next one, here is answer set. The answer is 2. You will put it in the hurry. You will get it 1. I put there is a 2. The next one, number 6, I showed some ribbons. The length of each ribbon is 3.87 meter. Calculate the total length of 6 ribbons. Here is you just only multiply, because how to know that it's multiply? Here is, we know that is multiply because multiply is repeated addition. Here is the first one is 3.87. The second one is 3.87. The third one is 3.87, and so on. It is repeated, we can multiply. If we multiply, just only we multiply 6, multiply by 7, 42, with 2 up 4, 6 multiplied by 8, 38, and add 4, give that 52, with 2 up 5, and so on. Here is the answer to 23.8. The next one. The next one here. The next one. Next question, the won't use the old digit. Here is we ask you use the old digit to write a four-digit number is divisible by four. In this question, we have to know what is meaning by divisible by four. The rule for divisible by four is the last two digits divisible by four. The last two digits 16, for example, 12 is divisible by 4. We can choose any of them. It's going to be correct. 1217, and so on. One of them is correct. We just only need one. The next the question about the rotational symmetry. Here is, he asks you about, here is a four shape in the grid in grid of squares, and he want to determine if you want to determine the rotational symmetry. Here is we have a little bit confused about what the meaning by rotational symmetry. Here is we can illustrate it like this shape. We're gonna see what the meaning by rotational symmetry. We have a rectangle and square and rhombus. If you rotate, how many times that the shape become similar? How many times? If you rotate less than 360, first of all, a square. If you make a point and concentrate a square, there is the first time, second time, third time, fourth time. Square is a 4, rhombus is a 2. Here is it again, rhombus is a 2, and kite 1 only, trapezoid 1, and the parallelogram. Here is we have a parallelogram. If you see it, how many times with symmetry, we have only, here is we start from here, and you can see how many times for a parallelogram. And a parallelogram, here is a parallelogram or rhombus. Rhombus is have here is ask you about rhombus. Rhombus, we have a 2 only for rhombus. Here is we gonna complete this one like this. Square and rhombus and the kite. Square is 4, rhombus is 2, kite is 1, and rectangle is 2. Okay, here is the next question. We have Eva has a 50. She puts 20% of her money in the bank. Calculate how much money Eva puts in the bank. Here is mean of multiply. We just only multiply 20%. 20 over 100 multiplied by 50. We get it 10. We cancel 0 and 0. We cancel 0 up and down, and the 2 multiplied by 5, 20. The question number 10, the table shows spelling test. Here is draw a ring. Here is the number spelling test result between 4 students. Draw a ring around the name of each child with median score 5. But where is it? Here is in our question. We have to know what's the meaning by median. Median in the middle. Mean if you arrange, we get it the number 5 in the middle. And you have to arrange and arrange it from small to largest and put it in the middle number. This is called the median. Here is 3, 7, and 5. Here is the middle. Here is don't say 7 because we didn't arrange it. 3, 5, 7. We have to arrange first. Here is 5, and here is if you arrange. Here is already arranged. Here is the middle is 5. Here is correct. Here is correct. Here is if you arrange. We have to arrange 0, 1, 1, 2, and 5, and we can cancel 1, 0, and 2. There's 1 in the middle one. Here is no. In the last one, we have to arrange. Here is we have a problem 5, 5, 5, and 9, and 10. If you cancel the first by the last one and the first, and you cancel in the middle here. But all the median is 5 except mine. The next question. The next one. Here is the next one. Here is ask you about, here is a cube, and the area of face is 10, and you want to find the total surface. Here is the area of one face is 10, and do you know how many faces for cube? we have a 6. We have to multiply 10 multiplied by 6, we get it 60. It's very easy, very obvious. So the next one, the answer is 60. We just only you multiply. The next one, number 12. Here is draw a ring around each of the number that factor of this huge number, 2664. How to know it? You have to know the divisibility. Factor being divisible. You can say 10 is equal to 5 multiplied by 5, 2 multiplied by 5. Here is 5 is called the factor, yes, and the 2 is called the factor. So here is 2 and the 5 called the factor. Here is the same. First, the factor of 2 are divisibility by 2. If the last digit is odd, 4 is odd, the divisibility by 3, if the sum is in table 3, if you get the sum of number 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4 is divisible by 3. Here is, if you add them, you get it 18. Here is divisible by 3, or also divisible by 9, the same if the sum. The 18 is divisible by 9. Here is a 4, as we said before, the last two digits here, 64. If you divided it by 4, we get it 4. 5, if the ones digit is 5 or 0, you know, here is no, in the ones digit, no 0 or 5. 6 is divisible by 2 and 3, also divisible by 2 and 3, there is 6. 8 if the last two digit divisible by 8, here is 6, 6, 4, divisible by 8. If you divided it, we get it 864. And if you minus 24, yes, divisible by 8. And the 10, if we start with 0, here is that. The next one. The next one. Here is, we have Jamila plays a game of football. She counts the number of goals she scores. A, B, C, and E are different even. And he asks you, here is about something. Mutually exclusive and not mutually exclusive. What the meaning of mutually? If they have a relation between them, it's called not mutually exclusive. For example, if we have intersection between them, we say not mutually exclusive. If no intersection between them, mutually exclusive. And here is, we going to illustrate it. She counted the number A, Jamila does not score, and B does not score, okay? And Jamila score exactly 1. Here is first, Jamila does not score a goal, يعني means 0. And here is Jamila score exactly 1. Here is, do you have a relationship between A and B? Do you have an intersection between them? Yeah, no, we don't have any intersection. We don't have a common number between them. With 0 and 1, no relationship between them. Here is called the mutually exclusive. Yes. B, here is and C. Jamila scores 2 goals or fewer. 2 goals mean 2 or 1 or 0. Here is between B and C, we have a relation. We have a 1 as a common. Here is 1 as a common. We can say that is not mutually exclusive. C and D, here is C and D. Jamila score exactly 2. C and D. Here is again, we have a relation between them. They have a common between them. Here is a 2, and here is a 2. We can say but not mutually exclusive. The next one, the last one, D and E. Here is Jamila score more than 2. More than 2. That means that 3, 4, and so on. More than 2. We don't have a relation between D and E. Here is D 2, and here is more than 2, 3, 4. No common between them. Here is, we can say that is not meant to be executed. Thank you for watching, and we can delete for next solving checkpoint exam for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and if you have any question, ask me in